Hey gamers, so real quick, I just want you to forgive me for having Dragon Ball Z Kakarot gameplay in the background of this video instead of Xenoverse 2 gameplay, considering we're going to be talking about what I think should happen for Xenoverse 3, but uh, I kind of deleted all of the footage I had recorded of everything because I needed more space on my hard drive. Yeah, that was a bad call. But yeah, so today we're just going to talk about some Xenoverse 3 ideas I had, just like talks about progression throughout like transformations. Because I thought this could be a good system they could try to implement, into Xenoverse 3. So if they do even make a Xenoverse 3, though, I don't know why they like Bandai Namco wouldn't make a Xenoverse 3 because it would definitely make a profit. Like I'm just saying, Xenoverse 2, other than Fighters, is probably one of the best Dragon Ball games out right now. Like, yeah, Kakarot's really good, but we're just not gonna get into that right now. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So this is more of like a Saiyan. What I think they should how I think they should handle Saiyans, like Saiyan Cax and Xenoverse 3. So basically, what I'm thinking, so like during character customization, they should add in the choice if you want to have a tail, and we're gonna get to that. So the reason why you would get the choice if you want a tail is because if you do have a tail, you have the ability to transform into an Ozaru, and you can probably bypass some harder levels that they would have, set into Xenoverse, or like, you could have like Ozaru battles in between, like, say, Ozaru, Vegeta, and Nappa. Like, your cat could turn into a fucking monkey, and they would start, like, having a fucking monkey fight, that would be pretty cool. But, like, if you do, like, have the Ozaru transformation have a tail, there should be like a debuff. Like you can't. What would a debuff for that be? Huh. Well, I guess you could just like not have it be a choice, and like the Saiyan has a tail because Saiyans are supposed to be born with tails. Yeah. But yeah, so if like you have an Ozaru, and like I guess the thing that stops the Ozaru from being like completely overused and overpowered in the beginning is like it is in the canon of Dragon Ball. The Ozaru is very difficult to control. So, like, once you turn into an Ozaru, you probably won't be able to turn back for the rest of that fight, as well as it'll be very difficult to control, but you will have a very large increase of damage until you are able to transform into a Super Saiyan finally, or learn the Kaioken, or something like that. And like my idea was, so to stop Ozaru from becoming completely useless, it was like, well, I mean, if you can't really control it, and there's like you can't really transform out of it, like why would I want to use this? Well, and as an incentive to you know actually want to use it, the more you use the Ozaru transformation, like you can learn to master it, and then eventually you'll be able to control it completely, and like you'll learn like different kind of things you can do with the Ozaru. Like maybe you can have like shoot beams out of your mouth, or you can start like doing really like specific combos or something like that. Like basically just have it as a human transformation, but you just kind of like the giant Namekian is in Xenoverse 2, but make it a monkey, kinda. Like it doesn't drain anything. You just can't get out of it for the rest of the level, and it's hard to control until eventually you can control it. And then I'd say once you get to the Frieza saga, or around then, because like I don't know, like once you get to a certain point, or once you reach a level, or like once you master, the Ozaru transformation, you can have the Super Saiyan transformation. And my thoughts on the Super Saiyan transformation is you can slowly master that as well. And so that you get Super Saiyan grade 2. Like, once you, like, so once you first learn Super Saiyan, it is extremely draining. And as soon as you get out of that form, like, it's basically, you're gonna die, you have no stamina or something like that. So you better, like, use Super Saiyan while you can. I don't know, man. Like you use Super Saiyan, and it gives you a lot of damage increase, sure, but like it can also like really fucking hurt you or something like that. But the more you use it, the more you can get a hang of controlling it. And then once you get to like a certain level of mastery of the Super Saiyan transformation, you could do like Super Saiyan grade 2 and grade 3, and then eventually when like you can completely master Super Saiyan, and then after that you get Super Saiyan 2. See, that's like the one thing I really did not like about Xenoverse 2 is once you got Super Saiyan, you could go all the way up to Super Saiyan 3 and there was no real struggle. Like there was no real like sure you had to get to level 30 before you could even fucking attempt to get it, but like that's still a pretty low level considering the level cap's 99. I mean, that's another it's like 60 levels plus the extra 9. That's like another 69 nice levels. So like the more you master Super Saiyan, then you get Super Saiyan 2, and then Super Saiyan will be the exact same as it was for like mastering Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2 will be the exact same as when you were mastering Super Saiyan, but there's no real way to buff it. It's just there's less debuffs after you get out of the form, I guess. And then after that, I guess Super Saiyan 3 could be an optional form. Because like Super Saiyan 3 in canon is an actual just abomination. Like it was not supposed to exist. Like Super Saiyan 3 is a weird mutation of the Super Saiyan transformation that should have never existed. Similar to Super Saiyan 2, except Super Saiyan 2 is more just like apparently Super Saiyan 2 is supposed to be like an upgrade to Super Saiyan, less of a new transformation, but like whatever, man. Super Saiyan 3 on the other hand is an abomination. And like, yeah, it's cool, but it's still an abomination. But yeah, I guess Super Saiyan 3 could be an optional thing or not. And this next form is where like the tail and mastering, the Ozaru transformation is why it's a really good idea to get it. Because like it's optional. This is why the tail should be optional. Golden Ozaru. Super Saiyan 4. If you have the tail, you can go Super Saiyan 4. It adds a lot more work, and it might not be as beneficial as the God Key forms, but you could skip Super Saiyan 3 and go straight to 4, kind of like Vegeta did. And thus you have something really powerful, yet also really useful, before you can get to the God Key forms. So, I think it'd be useful. So, basically my plan is, what I think would happen is, you figure like after mastering Super Saiyan 2 or mastering Super Saiyan 3 or something like that, you figure out what if I tried to mix the Ozaru and Super Saiyan? And eventually you get the Golden Ozaru. And it's just like how Ozaru was at the beginning, it's really hard to control and you can't really get out of the form till the end of the fight. But it is a lot stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Like it is insane. Alright? But you can't really control it. And the more you use it, the more you control it. And then, once you perfectly master it, it'll be like its own mission, where you master it, and then you turn into a Super Saiyan 4, and you have to fight this really strong enemy. Honestly, I think it would be amazing. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be really, really, really cool, and it'd be really good fan service for the people that like Dragon Ball GT. Like, it could be a thing that they don't ever mention. It's like, hey, you can go Super Saiyan 4. No, it's just like a surprise. It's like, holy shit, wait a minute. Super Saiyan 4 is a thing, right? And so, like, eventually you can, like, master Super Saiyan 4, and then you get to the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 and all that shit. And then, like, once you completely master Super Saiyan 4 and you get, like, more through the story of the game or something like that, you figure out the God Key forms. And yes, I said forms. Super Saiyan God. Hey, Xenoverse 2. Where's that? Kind of like you kind of learn it how Vegeta did. You just kind of train enough to learn how to use God Key instead of a ritual. Or maybe there could be a ritual. I don't know. Fucking Bandai Namco. Get on that shit. Get on it. Get on that. Okay, well, you don't have to, because if I tell you to do it, you probably won't. But yeah, so after that, you get Super Saiyan God, and then you slowly master Super Saiyan God, and you think, hey, what if I stacked another form on top of this? And maybe there could be like a way where you could stack like Potential Unleashed or the Kaioken, or like the Super Saiyan on all of these different forms, or like on Super Saiyan God, because like Super Saiyan God could be treated as a second base form if you really wanted to. Like I know it's not, and it's still like a multiplier, because like in canon it's still like a transformation, but they could like after you get to a certain degree of mastery of Super Saiyan, you could like add different forms onto it or something like that, like the Kaioken or potential Unleashed, kind of like how like some people in like what if videos, they have Gohan learning Super Saiyan God and stacking like Potential Unleashed on top of it, and then eventually you can stack Super Saiyan on it, and then you get Super Saiyan Blue. And then once you like master Super Saiyan Blue, you get mastered Super Saiyan Blue, obviously, from the manga, because it's an actual good form. And then once you get to a certain mastery of, Super Saiyan Blue, you can get if you ever learned the Kaioken before then, you can get Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Or it might not be an option, you can maybe get both. Or it could be an option, you get like the Kaioken, or you can get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which if you learned Super Saiyan Grade 2, which I'm assuming you did, which I assume you would, because like I assume you'd have to get the Super Saiyan form to get Super Saiyan Blue. But like you could have like bypassed Grade 2 and like never actually like done the mission to learn it and just like fully mastered Super Saiyan or something like that. Because like there was a lot of theories saying that Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is basically Vegeta stacking, instead of stacking Super Saiyan on top of Super Saiyan Blue, he stacks Super Saiyan Grade 2 on top of it. Because, he gets buffer and his hair gets a bit more spiky, stuff like that. And, like, if you learn Super Saiyan Grade 2, you could stack Super Saiyan Grade 2 on top of Super Saiyan Blue, and then you get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. Which I think would be fucking amazing, and I think they should get on that, but I don't know. But yeah, that's just kind of what I think they should do with like the Saiyan transformations in Xenoverse 3 if it comes out. There are a lot of people saying that it's gonna come out here pretty soon, here within the next like year or two, and I'm excited. Honestly, I've played the shit out of Xenoverse 2. Like I have put maybe 300 hours into it, and I think it's really fucking fun, because that was the only thing I could do when I didn't have Wi-Fi, was play the Xenoverse games. So, yeah, that's just, my opinion on what I think should happen. Tell me what you think they should do in the comments below if you have any other differing ideas. It's been your boy. I don't fucking know. I'm a head out.